Shalom, this is Asar Basharah, Alliance Den Kemp. And first and foremost, we praise, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Ka, Allah, La, Yahweh, Shema Shai, Bashem, Ha, Kakudash, Ma'amoth. Also, double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, and double honors to my as well. Ahawan Basharala, peace and blessing one third, and salutation all for elect. Now, this is going to be a quick little hydration going on this right here. It said ninja, but I just monetized it for YouTube, or what you call it, censored it. But yeah, Jake rather say RP my ninja. Oh shoot. Well, I'm already here, I'm gonna keep it quick, but rather say RP my ninja, or free my ninja, instead of telling they bro stop before they get they get killed or locked up. And Khan, man, that simple fact that Jake would rather say something like that. They'll rather say free him, you know R.I.P. rest in peace and all that other stuff, instead of ending the cycle of that, ultimately come to the Lord, of course. But that's 2/3. 2/3 gonna stay 2/3, man, to the end, man. But but just that spirit though of like saying all that type of stuff, but they constantly um indulging in Esau society. And of course, Esau society is the sweat equity, the what you call it, the criminal aspect of Jake going to the robbing banks and thievery and scamming and all the other crimes that basically Jake created in Esau's kingdom, because the only way they can get rich is by being wicked. That's why the deeds of the deeds of our people have surpassed the wicked, because we're chosen a seed. Ultimately, we're the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. We the true children of the Most High, man, the Hebrew Israelites, and but two other people choose to do criminal acts and everything, and they say free, bro, free her and everything, but they be doing all types of atrocious and diabolical acts. Like they should not be free. They should be put to death for it, because ultimately the stuff that they do is glorified and stuff in His kingdom. But in the scriptures, ultimately you'll be put to death for stuff like adultery or sodomy. They glorify adultery every day. They glorify thievery and robbery and slaying their own brothers and sisters. So that's something that they glorify, and that uh, in the scriptures would you be put to death for, because that's against the Lord. But two-thirds of our people are against the Lord, and that's where they're gonna be. That's why they're gonna be destroyed in this life. And they're gonna come back through the seed, in the kingdom. But this is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. It says, "How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge." So come, man. These are the simple ones. You are two other people that they the simple ones that ultimately they are against the Lord. Even if they don't know the Lord's man, if they don't even see us on the street corners, they at least know that what they're doing is bad to an extent. At least subconsciously. Because they're not going to jail for nothing. They're going to jail for doing these types of acts. Of course, Esau's judicial and all their systems, a lot flawed, and it thrives off the enslavement and the imprisonment, incarceration of our people, man, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So not just the so-called Negroes, but the so-called Latinos and Native Americans. So, man, that's not just it's not just Southern Kingdom, Northern Kingdom too. They are part of that system as well, man. They got like the Yadites. They got the highest form of drunkard. You know, even though they got the lowest population. You know, at least on them what's it called? Well, I can't forget the word, but at least in that respected communities. But come man, this is Romans chapter 8 and verse 13. It says, "For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die." You know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's another scripture, man. But that go for Esau ultimately. But for Jake, man, they live by the gun. They gonna die by the gun because that's what they choose as their weapon, man. But that's not really their weapon. That's Esau's weapon. Gold, oil, and guns is Esau's weapon, and wickedness. You know, our weapon is the Lord. And to our people, they want to use Esau's weapons and try to indulge in Esau's society, which they will all the way to the end, man. That's why they're gonna receive the missile, 200 million ICBM missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles. That's something a gun cannot protect you from, or riches cannot protect you from, or incarceration. You know, because our people like to be kingpins inside of jail. That's why they don't want to stay out of jail. You know. But it says, for if you live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live. So come, man, if you subdue those deeds, spiritually, ultimately, that's the only way you can live. But to our people, they don't want to live. They want to, they see it for a way that seem right up to a man, but it's the ways of death, man. I go for this system right here. That goes for later, when Jacob trouble and a new monetary universal currency hits, and them same Jays, they're gonna be like, yeah, I want my 2,000 credits, or even some Jake that be Muslims that might know about that, that might know a little bit about prophecy and everything. They be a little wayward, but they know a little bit, here and there. They see it, they gonna be like, nah, but you pinch their ear enough. If Esau pinch their ear enough, they're gonna be like, yeah, it is what it is. So these 2/3 that's gonna be destroyed, man. Them same ones that's really scorners towards the Lord, man. It don't have to be towards the men all the way, but if they're against the Lord, then they're against us, and vice versa. So calm, man. How long will you simple love simplicity, you know? But calm, man. That was the hydration, and Lord willing, that was an edifying little hydration. And with that, I want to shalom.